These are 25 Blake Griffin moments that broke the internet.
By 3.
Griffin the Monster Jam!
Here's Matt Barnes off the glass slam!
And coming up first is the time Blake Griffin comes flying in for the slam.
Jam by Blake Griffin!
He absolutely flushed it. That was one of the most satisfying putback dunks I've seen. Blake Griffin used his athleticism on both sides of the floor, like the time he did this ridiculous 180 no-look block.
Heck of a play by Griffin.
He was just floating in the air and last second decided to turn around and block it with his left hand. Prime Blake Griffin is one of the best dunkers of all time. Not a single person was safe inside the paint.
Good idea.
The slam with the right hand and he's fouled!
And Plumlee found this out the hard way when he challenged Blake at the rim. He is one of the most athletic players of all time, and he showed it on this play here where he almost knocked himself out by hitting his head on the ring.
He leads the break to get it back, slam dunk!
He almost caught that ball at the top of the backboard. Blake Griffin also had some nasty handles for a big man, like the time he absolutely cooked this school security guard.
Goes baseline.
The fans are buzzing.
He has the ball on a string looking like a point guard out there. And he was not done cooking the Pistons, because up next he snaps this substitute teacher's ankles.
Down on the clock. Wow.
He broke 2 sets of ankles.
That was one of the quickest crossovers I've ever seen in my life. Lob City was one of the most entertaining eras of basketball ever, and every time you'd see Chris Paul and Blake Griffin on a fast break, you'd hold your breath.
And here's Blake. Leaks out. Look out! The Griffin. The toe.
It's not very often you see an off the backboard windmill lob, and they were just getting started because this happened the very next play.
Go again.
The lob. The jam.
Are you kidding me?
This is one of the coldest alley-oops I've ever seen in my entire life. The things I would do to watch one more Lob City game. There is literally not a single spot on the court that Blake Griffin couldn't finish an alley-oop.
Right corner to Johnson with 2 with 1. Griffin
Like the time he completed this alley-oop from 3-point range. Chris Humphries just got dumped by Kim Kardashian, and then Blake Griffin finished all over him.
gets it back.
Next time you're having a bad day, just think about this play. Pau Gasol thought he was going to get an easy defensive rebound to start the game, and then Blake Griffin jumps on his back.
Griffin, oh wow! Incredible rebound putback.
Doing this type of fuckery in the first minute of the game is absolutely diabolical. And coming up next, Blake Griffin almost breaks the ring with one of the most satisfying alley-oop dunks in NBA history.
J.R. Smith, who's had a rough afternoon. Alley-oop to Griffin! Throws it down!
He absolutely flushed the shit out of that dunk. And Blake wouldn't shy away from clutch moments. The Clippers were down by 2 against the Blazers, and then he sent them home in tears.
Griffin at distance for 3 and the win. Bingo! Blake Griffin knocks down a 3.
Blake Griffin could punish the defense on every spot of the court. Blake Griffin has one of the coldest mixtapes ever from an NBA player, and he added to it on this play here with this ridiculous 360 layup.
Shovels to Griffin. He'll spin and score.
He was just gliding through the air. That was damn smooth. And you know what else was smooth? The time he dished off this flashy assist between his legs to JJ Redick.
What an unbelievable pass between his legs.
Blake Griffin was really just an athletic point guard playing at power forward. Sometimes I would get a little bit worried for Blake, like the time he almost died when he dunked on this 7-footer.
Finds Griffin with a left hand.
How the hell did he even manage to throw that down with his left hand? And coming up next is just one of those plays that gets everyone to jump out of their seat as he spins off the baseline and throws down this vicious slam.
10 points.
Blake Griffin!
And to make matters even worse, that dunk was on Chris Humphries again. He was having a shocking day because Kanye West just stole his wife. These Clipper fans definitely were not having a shocking day though, because Lob City was putting on an absolute show. This might actually be the most exciting basketball team of all time. I'm not even joking. When do you ever see a between the legs windmill alley-oop dunk? Blake Griffin is just so damn disrespectful, and he has one of the most disrespectful blocks ever.
Turns the corner.
Williams, watch out!
Denied! Darren Williams had it blocked.
He just caught the ball out of midair. I'm sure Darren Williams is still seeking therapy to this day. Coming up next, Blake Griffin somehow posterizes this high school principal after spinning 100 miles per hour. I would have been lightheaded and passed out and knocked myself out on the canvas, but somehow Blake still managed to throw it down. Blake Griffin would even baptize some of the best shot blockers of all time, like the time he finished all over Serge Ibaka.
You can't be that way all the time.
Oh! The throwdown for Griffin.
It's not very often you get to see someone give Serge Ibaka a facial. And now it's time for the top 5 Blake Griffin moments that broke the internet. And at number 5, the Clippers were down by 2 in overtime and Blake Griffin says, "Give me the ball and get the fuck out the way."
Turn, shoot a three for the win. Down they go. Clippers win. They go.
What the hell happened to this Clippers commentator? They need to bring him back. He makes every play 10 times better. Coming in at number 4, Blake Griffin damn near gets charged for assault when he throws it down on Pau Gasol again.
Two-man game. Blake Griffin explodes on Gasol.
This is absolutely outrageous. Just look at how high Blake Griffin gets. But if you thought that was outrageous, just wait until you see this next dunk when he threw it down on the 7-footer Timothy Mozgov.
On the Griffin string, pick.
Blake Griffin was in the air for so long that he had time to think about what he wanted to do, so he just threw the ball in. At number 2 is my personal favorite Blake Griffin moment ever, and it's when he's on the fast break and then he spins off Gallinari and then dunks on him.
Ahead for Griffin. He'll drive. He'll
Slam dunk. He's topped himself again somehow.
This is just one of those dunks that leaves every fan speechless. And at number 1 is not only the best Blake Griffin dunk of his career,
That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
but it is also one of the best dunks in NBA history.
It's a physical game.
A monster jam by Blake Griffin.
Kendrick is lucky to make it out of that one alive. That is truly one of the best dunks of all time.
But you know at the time it was a pretty spectacular jump, right?
By the crowd's reaction, you can kind of gauge how it was, and then my second gauge is DJ's reaction.
Yeah, I think I hit him kind of hard.
What was DJ's reaction?
Came up and arm locked me. I couldn't breathe.
I was shocked. I didn't know what to do, so I just grabbed him. Y'all saw it. It was pretty crazy. I was just excited that it went in. I felt like I dunked it. So.